All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, welcome to the Mindfulness Broadcast. I'm Tiffany Grimes with Evolutionary Consulting. And I had somebody email and just ask me, "Who are you?" And I realized I don't introduce myself and thought I should. And so I have Evolutionary Consulting. I'm a life coach and a consultant, and I started this when the pandemic started, and just wanted to offer this gift out to the world for free. And it's continuing. And my plan right now is to just keep going with it. So feel free to share and invite. It's free. There's no obligation. There's no selling. There's no interaction, even. Just show up, be here, and create space on purpose and intentionally. So today I'm going to just jump right in. I'm going to talk about curiosity. And this is, when I think about curiosity, I get really excited because I know how it changed my life. Being able to move from sentences that all ended in periods and exclamation points, which were backed by things like assumptions and autopilot and those types of things. And I moved towards much more curiosity, which meant ending a lot more of my sentences with question marks. And that is both in the questions and the connection I'm having with myself, and it's also in the connection that I'm having with others. And so really it's in my parenting, it's in my leadership, it's in my entrepreneurship. It is being able to show up and gather, as opposed to coming in and just dropping or delivering. And what we know from research is that as we start to really actively engage in mindfulness, and we're really changing our brains and thickening areas of our brain and creating more neural connections, one of the outcomes of that is that we dive into these three areas of mastery, which is metacognition, allowing, and curiosity. And metacognition is just, well, it's not just, it is that amazing superpower that we get when we practice mindfulness, which is that ability to think about my thinking. So rather than this thing just driving and going, I am a part of it. My mind and my brain are kind of working together, and I'm observing what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, some of my autopilot moves, my fear-based decisions. I'm witnessing that. I'm standing witness to what's happening in here before it falls out of my mouth and into my lap, into my life. Allowing means I'm allowing myself to meet myself where I'm at. So I'm not resisting, denying, shoving, shaming any parts of myself. I'm just allowing myself to see myself as I am, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is, and meeting myself there so that I can make choices about how I want to move forward. And then finally, we get to curiosity, which is then I start to show up with questions. How do I want this to look? How do I want to experience this? How do I want my leadership to change, or my parenting to change? Or what's one step I can take to move this forward, even if just by this much? What would success look like, right? Those are all things that I can ask myself. And so we're going to use, or others, I should say, I can also ask that of others, and they're very powerful questions. So we're going to use our breath and our body and our listening today to invite curiosity. So go ahead and find yourself into your meditation or mindfulness posture. As always, your eyes can be closed or open, or taking a soft gaze. We're going to bring our body in a way that is not too tight and also not too closed and relaxed. And so one of the ways I've heard it referenced, which I really like, is this idea of a strong back and an open front. And for me, that really just helps get into the position. This is both to bring attention, to keep our body and our mind focused, and it's also a way to allow our breath to move in and out with ease. Begin to notice your body, the shape, the weight, the touch. Notice where your body makes contact with the floor or the chair itself. Begin to feel that, removing any judgment or narratives. Bring your focus inside into your breathing. Really feeling your breath within your body. Feel the abdomen or the chest or the nostrils or all of it. The gentle rising and falling of your belly or your chest. You might even have your hands on those areas and feel that movement if that feels comfortable. Notice the sensation of the breath as it enters your body. Right around the openings, the nostrils. Feel that. This breath is our anchor. It's where we establish our awareness. It's always the place we can return to. The simple act of breathing, it's always here. Not just now in this moment, but in every moment. In every place I want to bring my attention somewhere on purpose, I can begin with this breath. Following it in, following it out. You may notice that other things pull your attention from the breath. And for many of us, that's sound. And so just for a moment, allow your attention to go out to these sounds that are in the room or outside of the room. And just simply listen, being in receiving mode. They might be pleasant sounds or unpleasant sounds. And we want to invite curiosity and interest rather than labeling and stories. So you might notice the space between sounds. You may begin to notice if they're low sounds or high, if it's steady and constant. Just really noticing the quality, meeting that with a gentle curiosity. Notice them coming and going. Listening without any attachment. Allowing them to be there since they are. And now letting go of this hearing, of this listening, bring your attention back into your body. And again, in that receiving and gentle curiosity, just bring your awareness to any sensations that you're feeling. Notice the quality of those things, letting go of the labeling, letting go of the narrative or the story, and instead focusing on the quality. What's this feel like? Where is it in my body? Is there pressure or tightness? Is there movement or vibration? Is there heat or coolness, tingling, numbness? Notice which sensations call out to you, and just allow your attention to go there. You might find that your mind jumps from sensation to sensation or just holds tight on one, and that's okay. If it's pain related, it's sometimes hard for our minds to move off of that. So, again, just meet it with that gentle curiosity. Is it throbbing? Is it growing? Is it shrinking? Does it pulse or ache? See if you can just be the observer of it. And now return to your breath, finding that anchor. Staying focused on one breath at a time. Staying curious. What does this inhalation feel like? Where is it in my body? What does this exhalation feel like? And if you find that your mind wanders, without any judgment or any shoulds or any expectations, just say to yourself, thinking or wandering. It's just a way to redirect your attention back to the breath, back to your anchor. We'll stay here for a moment, breathing, being curious. As your mind wanders, remember to bring it back, redirect it. This is the training. This is the work of mindfulness. It's not failure to have our mind wander. That is the work, bringing it back on purpose. Bring your attention back to your body. Feel it in its wholeness. Feel it with gravity. Feel its shape and its weight and its size. Feel your toes and your fingers And bring your attention back. Thank you so much. And I'll be back next Tuesday, 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Be well.